Do you like trains? Let's talk about Off and On from Right Track Theatre. Off and On is a classic farce set aboard a train in the 80s that sees the Minister for Transport caught with his trousers down as journalists threaten to expose his political secrets. But what makes this production stand out is that it is performed at different railway venues. Some performances of Off and On take place on moving trains. Others, such as the one that I saw at Midland Railway, require a train ride to get to the performance location, travelling from Butterley Station to Swanwick Junction on a diesel train from the 80s that feels rather appropriate for this production. While the play perfectly captures the essence of old-fashioned comedies, tying the production with different railway attractions around the country means that it feels fresh and new. The play itself, written and directed by Ben Kaywood, is incredibly reminiscent of those classic BBC sitcoms. Think Yes Minister or Fawlty Towers. Family-friendly humour with just the right amount of near-the-knuckle innuendo, whilst the situations the various characters find themselves in gradually become more and more absurd. J. Raj Chowdhury is train manager Philip, who is trying his best to ensure a faultless trip for the minister, who is booked on for a journey on his sleeper train. Unfortunately for Philip, he is assisted by two hapless conductors, Elliot Eardley's Eddie and Amaya Clark's Stacey, who are both more interested in each other than their jobs. Minister George, played by Sam Gordon-Webb, is having an illicit affair with Beth and Avery's Paula, whose husband Hemingway, played by Antoine van der Elst, the head of Network Rail, is in turn obsessed with George's wife Judith, played by Christine Williams. Are you keeping up? As the four characters become entangled in the convoluted plot, they manage to explain their ways out of certain situations with increasingly unlikely explanations. When caught in a compromising position with Paula, George explains they are rehearsing ballroom dancing, whilst Judith ends up performing a myriad of accents, for some reason. The energy is high throughout and the actors attack this production with incredible pace, barely giving the audience time to breathe before racing on to the next plot point. We are treated to excellent physical comedy courtesy of Elst and Gordon-Webb, who make for a formidable double act as they constantly butt heads, whilst the writing is also very clever, some wonderful demonstrations of wordplay scattered throughout. The energy of the cast means that there certainly isn't a dull moment to be had, although one cannot help but wish there were some quieter moments to allow us to catch up and enjoy the characters a little more without worrying about losing the thread of the storyline. This is a thoroughly enjoyable ride from start to finish, and one that demonstrates just how much promise this new theatre company has. If you're looking for a fun day out, this is just the ticket. 4 stars from me, but what do you think? You can catch Off and On at various locations across the country until the end of the month. For more rapid reviews, give me a follow, and for more in-depth analysis, visit brokenlegsblog.co.uk.